Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Charles Tulip, and today we are back in the Phoenix Zoo. So I have built this lovely enclosure here, and we are going to put flamingos in it. So that's what I want to start with today. And I've already adopted some flamingos, so let's go ahead and find those. And we will send them to the quarantine. Okay, I deleted this path um, to the mandrills exhibit. I was seeing a notification that they can't reach this exhibit. So let's go ahead and put this path back in here. And then I guess we also need a path to this transformer. Okay. And let's actually name this habitat Flamingos. Okay, now the quarantine is full, so we're going to have to kind of do this in 2 shifts. And the armadillos are fighting. Let's check on that. Okay, it looks like the armadillos matured, so let's just move them to the trade center. And it looks like the first 2 flamingos have passed quarantine. So let's go ahead and move them over to their exhibit. And I also want to move another lion into the lion exhibit because um, we only have two female lions in the exhibit right now, and one of them is infertile, I think. Yeah. So let's get another female lion in here too once these flamingos are done. Okay, it looks like they all passed quarantine. So let's go ahead and send them over here. And it looks like the first two flamingos just got here. And let's actually check on the work zone. So we're going to need to make a new work zone for the flamingos here. And I'm going to call this Flamingos and Otters. So let's hire a vet. We'll hire a keeper. And let's also hire a caretaker for this area. Okay, it looks like one of our gazelles has a disease, so let's call the vet over here. And let's see, we should be able to move this lion into quarantine now. Okay, so I actually want to give the flamingos a sort of island here with water all the way around. So I'm going to start by pushing the terrain down here. And we don't have to make it too deep. But then I'm going to grab the flatten to foundation tool and just go all the way around the edge here. And I'll leave a little land bridge for the zookeepers. And let's not even make it quite that deep. Okay, and then let's sort of round out this shape. So they'll have sort of just this island in the middle. And maybe we could make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Now I'm gonna choose the calm water. And let's actually, before we do that, oh, there's protesters in our zoo. I just got a fine. Oh, it's for the flamingos, of course. Okay. Um, so before we fill this with water, let's actually go ahead and smooth out the edges of this. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and repaint this with sand. And now let's fill it with water. And I actually want to make this island a little taller in here. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now they have a little bit of a hill on their island. I like that. Okay, now let's look at their terrain needs. Okay, so this is actually good for them. We have just a little bit of long grass, soil, rock, sand, so we've got everything going here. So let's look in the habitat section and we will sort this by greater flamingo. Because they do need a shelter, which I forgot about. So let's actually go back into terrain and just remove this water for a second. And make a little area for them to have a shelter. And let's give them some bedding in here. Okay, and we'll fill this back up. Okay, so that is 70% of their shelter need. Hmm. So maybe we'll just delete this one and try to look for something bigger. That's a little too big. Okay, now that's 84% of their shelter. And maybe what we could do is go into the object edit and let's move this back just a little bit. So it's kind of right on the edge there. And we could just grab this piece and make this just a little bit bigger. And let's also grab these pieces and duplicate them to the other side. Okay, let's turn this one around. Oh, that's rotating the wrong way. Hold on. So let's go into advanced move and we will just spin it around like that. And I'm just double checking how this fits on the other side. So let's move it back a bit so it's kind of lined up there. And then let's grab this piece and spin it around. And then we will also put another one of these right over here. And I think we need to just put this on the inside there. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. Should we also, should we duplicate this again and make it so it's just a smaller entrance here? I don't think so. I think I like that. Okay, so let's check their shelter needs now. Okay, now it's at 100%. Awesome. Okay, so they need food and water. So let's get them a couple of these large food bowls. And I don't like how that really flattened the terrain right there, but um, I want to make sure it's accessible for them too. There we go. Okay, and I guess they don't need a water trough because they do have all of this water in their exhibit. Oh yeah, let's put some bedding in here. Okay, and then finally some enrichment items. So this is interesting. I must have just researched this because I've never seen the forage pool before. Um, I'm not really sure where to fit it. But we can get a couple of these. We can get the mirror mobile, some sprinklers, and let's actually, oh, this object will always flatten that terrain. Let's just put them closer to the edge then. Okay, and then finally, let's get some plants in here. So I want to filter this by, let's see, probably grassland and Africa, because these flamingos are on the Africa Trail. So I want to stick in that theme. Now at the Phoenix Zoo, they don't really have, they have a lot of grasses and things like that in their enclosure. So I think we'll keep it that way. And, ooh, papyrus. And I also want to get some of these reeds, I think. And maybe some of the smaller ones just to break it up. Okay, that was the limit right there. Okay, actually, I think I want to move these reeds to the back. Maybe this one can stay in the front. And this one Yeah, let's put it back here. Okay, it looks like there's one more flamingo that's still arriving. There it is. And I think our lion passed quarantine. So let's get her out. And we will send her to the lions. And then I also see there is fighting for alpha status in the pronghorn antelopes. So yeah, let's move this guy to the trade center. Oh no, one of our cougars died. Let's see if we have a female cougar in storage already. And we do not, so let's adopt a new one. Oh, and there's only females available. Well, that works for us. Okay, and we will send her to quarantine. Now, the animals in this exhibit do get stressed sometimes because of how many people are standing out here, but I'm not really sure what to do about that. They do have shelters in here, so they can hide, I guess. Okay, so next, should we work on the otters? The otters go right next to the flamingos over here. What I kind of want to do actually is I kind of want to put raccoons in here because I believe the Phoenix Zoo does have raccoons on this part of the trail over here. So let's actually spend some time on that. Okay, I forgot the raccoons do need water. So they need about 5,000 square feet. Let's grab this. I'm not sure what this is called. It looks like stones in a wire cage. And we won't make this too big, just something like that. Okay, and let's put an exhibit door on it. Okay, now for the raccoons, it needs to be over 10 feet tall. So let's grab this and okay, I don't want to do that. Let's just grab this part. And can we make it line up with this? This is 11.54, it looks like. Okay. And let's also put a window in here. We'll just do something like that. Okay, good. This is almost 7,000 feet, so that will be good for the raccoons. And I actually want to make it how I did this one with the glass panels rather than the windows. So I'm going to change that out real quick. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I should have some raccoons in storage. Yes, I have way too many actually. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the 3 females here and send them to quarantine. And while we're here, let's trade these males out because they come from the same zoo. So we'll let someone adopt those. And let's get a couple males. Raccoons do live in Arizona, but I've never seen one before. Okay, one of our pronghorn antelope is about to inbreed. Let's take care of that problem. And let's make sure this raccoon exhibit, we will put this in the Arizona Trail work zone. Okay. One of the ostriches is about to inbreed also. Okay. And let's just check on the other animals in this exhibit while we're here. So we have the zebra. Okay. Giraffes. He's an outsider, so let's put him away. And the springbok. Oh, we don't have a male springbok. Let's take care of that. Actually, how many female springbok can we have? Up to 34. Okay, so I want to get these other springbok out of storage, and we'll just send them to the savannah. And we can get a albino one. Okay, let's do it. Okay, our research is complete. Oh, for the giant tortoise. Nice. And I actually do want to work on this habitat as well because I was thinking of putting rocks around the edge here. I just tried to do that in one of my other franchise zoos, and it worked for the tortoises. I'm not sure which animals can climb rocks or not. I haven't been playing this game that long, but um, I think it would make a nice naturalistic looking habitat if we put rocks around here instead of this little short wall. Okay, the cougar passed quarantine. Let's move her into the mountain lions exhibit. Okay, one of our lions died. Let's check how many lions we have now. Still 2 females, so I think we could actually move another female in here. I think one of these is... Oh, I see. One's infertile. One of these is actually that one's son, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. And then one of our hyenas died as well. So we just have 2 elderly infertile hyenas. Okay, but it looks like all of our raccoons passed quarantine, so let's get them. Okay, so we are gonna need a couple of water, what are they called? The water treatment. So we need water treatment over here. And let's actually just put it, I think we can put it right about here. Maybe on the other side. And we also need water treatment for the flamingos. So let's stick that up here. And I'm going to try to put it in the middle of this spot because we're going to put otters over here also. So maybe right about there. And let's make sure this has a path. Okay. Okay, our springbok passed quarantine. And 2 of our red foxes died. Okay, we have lots of foxes. Now, does the raccoons' wall need to be climb proof? Yes, it does. So let's take care of that before they get in here. I don't know why I really like this leucistic raccoon. I think it looks really cool. Okay, one of the prairie dogs died. These tortoises, they keep getting in the sprinkler, and then they are not in their ideal temperature. So weird. I mean, should I put a heater under the sprinkler? Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose of the sprinkler? Oh my gosh, we already have so many baby raccoons in here. I forgot the raccoons were pregnant. Apparently, they were just about to give birth. We already have 7 babies. Oh my. Okay, let's take care of the raccoons. So, um, okay, this does not need to be this big. Let's give them a little pool here. And let's just smooth this out. Okay, they are already in the yellow for space. Should we make this exhibit a bit bigger then? Maybe we should. Okay, we'll just make it about like that. That's about twice as big. Okay, there is our lion about to inbreed. Let's send her to the trade center. And back to the raccoons. Okay, so what do we need to do in here? Let's fix the train first. Okay, they need long grass. They need soil. Let's put that around the water. Okay, and that is actually good. I just kind of want to mix the sand in the grass a little bit so it doesn't look quite so plain. And then we'll mix in a little bit more short grass. Okay. Okay, now let's sort this by raccoons. I'm thinking they're gonna need a big shelter like this. And we'll move it away from the wall just a little bit so they can't jump over. And I forgot to make the rest of this climb proof. So let's drag this around. How is that only 30% of their shelter? There are too many raccoons in here. Okay, hold on a second. So we're gonna need like 3 or 4 of these. That's kind of crazy. Okay, that is 100% now. Okay, I guess it's not so bad. And that actually fulfilled all of their climbing space as well. But I think we'll give them um, some more climbing area. So first they need food, a food dish over here. And let's place a couple of them down. And we'll also put a water trough just because. Okay, now a block of ice, a cardboard box. Let's get some of these climbable sticks. And we'll put some of these climbable platforms on them. Let's get a rubber duck for their pool. And a slow feeder. And one of these balls. Okay, and let's put a couple sprinklers in here. And maybe some of these water jets. Okay, and then finally, let's look at plants. So, for this one, we'll do grassland again and North America this time. Yeah, let's get some of these bushes. And what else? Maybe some reeds for their pool. Just a few. Okay, and maybe we should just add in the temperate biome as well and see if we can find a couple nice trees. Because there were really no trees in the grassland section. Oh yeah, let's get some of these. Yeah, maybe this size. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And let's just check that there's no way for them to escape here. Doesn't look like it, so I think these shelters are far enough away from the wall. Now I want to get some education. And let's put some speakers down. And then we need donation bins as well. And we'll go back and do that for the flamingos. Okay, for some reason it's floating now. Let's just set that back down. Okay, let's check the power coverage over here. Oh, we don't have a transformer over here yet, so let's fix that. Okay, that should be good. Oh, look at the flamingos. They're so pretty. I really like this exhibit. Okay, let's get some education devices over here. And I don't think I assigned a mechanic to this work zone. I'm just seeing how broken their fence looks. So yeah, let's get a mechanic over here. Mechanics. Okay, so let's actually see the lions because I think he only has one female in here. I want him to have about three females. So I think I have two more lions. Oh, I actually have a few more. Let's trade this guy. And we will send these two to quarantine. Now, last time I streamed, I built a restaurant and a couple snack stands over here. I went back and I built a building for this and I changed the path slightly. It used to be just a loop around here, but I made this kind of nice thing. So, and I'm really happy with how this building looks, but I want to put some plants around it. And do we have a staff room over here? I've realized that the vendors really need a staff room close to them. Otherwise, they spend so much time away from their shop. So let's get a staff room over here. And let's also get a keeper hut for the mandrills. So I'm kind of thinking the front of the zoo here is kind of a New World theme. The back of this African trail, I want to keep this in an African theme. And I don't know how to draw people back into the zoo more. Everyone mostly stays at the front here. They're not even really coming over to the flamingos. So it may just be that the zoo is too big, but the Phoenix Zoo is a really big zoo. So I'm just thinking about what to work on next. Yeah, I think let's get some plants in here. So I kind of want to build another little hill over here. That was too big. Okay, and let's smooth this out. I think it's just a little too tall on this side, so let's push it down a little bit and then use the smooth again. Okay, now we need to fix the pathways here. And we'll build another little hill in this spot. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So let's just make sure the path still has its train on it. Okay, and now let's look at nature. So we're gonna go with the desert biome. And maybe we should get some rocks in here. Okay, what kind of plants do I want? I definitely want these. We'll get a couple saguaros in here. Some prickly pear cactus. Oh, let's get I want all the cactuses. Let's get these organ pipe cactus. Yeah. And sure, we'll put some of these down. And the creosote. That looks like a tumbleweed. I mean, not exactly because it's not round, but oh, this one has the flowers on it. We should have done that. Yeah, let's see how much of this we can undo. I want the one with the flowers on it. That's so pretty. Let's get some of the Joshua trees as well. Okay, now I think it's time for this salt cedar bush. You know what? Maybe not because it's the same color as the trees. Let's actually get this one, the sage brush. And let's add some of that over here. Okay, and now maybe we can get some rocks in here. Okay, that looks pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe just a few more rocks over here. This hill's a little smaller, so it's a little difficult to fit these rocks in, but okay, nicely done. Okay, now I think we could do something similar in this area right here, because that kind of looks like a blank space. And maybe this area back here will actually put a sort of a little seating area. So maybe we can kind of get the path. Well, oops, that deleted another part of the path. There we go. That fills up the space a little better. And let's get the terrain paint. And we'll just paint this whole area. Now I'm looking for the log floor. Hmm. I thought there was, here it is. So here's what I'm wondering. If we set this down like a flooring, will they still be able to walk on it? Because I kind of want to cover up this area like it's a little ramada. Okay, they're gonna walk straight through it. Okay, so let's try actually setting it down a little bit. But I don't want the curb markers to show, so I guess they are gonna have to walk through it a little bit. Okay, and there is a log pillar. So let's get these on the corners and then maybe right in the middle here. Oh, there's also a square beam. You know what? That looks a little bit nicer. And then I want a log roof as well. Isn't there is there not a pitched roof that has the logs on it? So how did they do this? Log wall floor. Should we maybe do um kind of a flat area in the middle? Let's line that up. And then select all these. Is that at the same height? It looks like it. Okay, and so let's move these pillars in slightly so they look like they're supporting the roof. And then we will copy this and put it on the other side. And that's a little bit off center. So let's just grab all these again. And we'll put it right there. I'm actually going to select all these and move them down just a little bit. Because right now they are floating just above the pillars. So let's put them down just about there. And it looks like the one side is a little bit higher than the other side, so I'm going to try to fix that. Okay, that looks pretty nice. That's what I wanted. So let's go into the benches. And what kind of bench should we get? Oh, maybe these metal ones. Okay, we'll get about 8 of these. Okay, now let's work on this area. So we'll just bring the terrain up a little bit and then smooth it. Okay. And let's just get some of these small rocks. And then go back to our nature, and I think we'll get a saguaro cactus. And where is the Joshua tree? Manzanita bush. Yeah, let's get a couple of these. And what else did we put? Oh yeah, the sagebrush. Let's just move that one. Okay. We can get some more rocks in this little triangle. And let's put just a couple of the sagebrush bushes in here. And some of the salt cedar bushes. Or maybe just one. Okay, and now I actually want to come back here and change this a little bit. So we're going to change this to Africa and the grassland. And let's see what kind of plants this has. Okay, we could definitely get a few of these. And I want to put some of these over here as well. Okay, maybe some of these red trees. And what else can we get? Red poppies. Hmm. Let's also put one of these over here. And yeah, let's get some of these bushes as well. Oh, that's a big one. And yeah, let's get some of the red poppies. I'm just kind of filling this space. Where is that bush I was using? The blackthorn bush? Yeah, let's get a few more of these. And some more poppies. Okay, well, I think I will leave it there for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.